This is The Rumor Report with Angela Yee on The Breakfast Club.
So listen up.
Well, R. Kelly is facing some new allegations in his current legal case. Now, as you know, there's about 2 weeks left until jury selection is to begin in R. Kelly's federal racketeering trial, and Brooklyn prosecutors are asking to admit additional evidence of alleged crimes that were not charged in their indictments of the singer. And so these filing details testimony from a witness who says that R. Kelly asked her to obtain child pornography involving boys for him. Further evidence also includes recordings of physical abuse and threats that R. Kelly allegedly used to maintain control over women and girls who he had sexual relationships with. There's also evidence of bribes allegedly made on R. Kelly's behalf to state and county workers. Now, there's also new charges that accuse the singer of molding young boys. According to federal documents, they mention a John Doe, a young boy who R. Kelly is accused of abusing. And according to court papers, 2006 court papers show that R. Kelly met John Doe number 1, then asked the boy what he was willing to do to succeed in the music business, and clarified that he wanted John Doe number 1 to engage in sexual contact with him. The teen then is said to have introduced R. Kelly to a male friend, and they said years later R. Kelly started a sexual relationship with John Doe number 2, and at times even paid John Doe number 2 after sexual encounters. Both the boys, according to this complaint, were 17 years old when R. Kelly met them.
Yikes.
Yes. They also have video on his phone that shows a file that was created May 26, 2019, and that's screen recordings of young males engaging in sex acts. So it's downloading child pornography involving boys. And that's what they say was on R. Kelly's cell phone, allegedly. So all this is going on right now. We'll see what happens. Jury selection does start on August 9th with all of these different allegations right now. Sheesh, R. Kelly. And this all is in Brooklyn so far. This is all happening here in New York. All right, now LeVar Burton is going to be hosting Jeopardy, and that's his guest hosting appearance that actually starts today. So, you know, he had this whole social media campaign that was led by fans. You know him from Reading Rainbow and Star Trek, right? And so this is his time now to be the guest host. He's going to be hosting July 26th to the 30th. So here's what he had to say.
I've been a fan of Jeopardy for all of my life, and when this opportunity came by, I could not pass it up. Alex did this for 37 years. The man was like butter. And for me, I think all in all, I'm going to walk away happy tonight.
We all got to watch. We all got to support.
Yes. They already have a petition which wants him to take over Jeopardy hosting, and it has 257,000 signatures already.
Man, did you know Shaka Khan sang the Reading Rainbow theme song? Well, she re-recorded it back in the early 2000s.
I didn't know that.
I didn't know that.
I had no idea. Somebody told me that yesterday, and I looked it up.
Khan.
Somebody told me that yesterday, and I looked it up. She re-recorded it like in 2000.
I didn't know that.
All right, now Donald Trump was giving a speech at a rally in Arizona, and during that speech, he suggested that LeBron James could get an operation to compete in women's sports.
We all like to win. If I were a coach, I'll tell you, I wouldn't be talking to too many women, as we know women. I'd be getting some of these people that they're women. Somebody said that if LeBron James ever decided to get the operation, how would he be? How would he be on the court? And by the way, LeBron James, you can have him. Did you see the basketball ratings, which were terrible, but they went up after his team was defeated?
But tell me exactly what Trump is saying.
He's suggesting that LeBron James could get sex reassignment surgery and then compete on the women's team.
Well, the money wouldn't be there. The money, you know what I'm saying? Like, it wouldn't make any sense for LeBron
Why would
to
he
do
even
that.
just make that up?
What do you mean?
Like, he just made that whole scenario
Trump?
up about LeBron.
That's
like,
his whole life. He
Yeah,
makes things up all the time.
But,
So odd.
but nobody would do that because the money is not there. The money isn't there in women's sports. Now, if the money was there, it'd be a different ballgame, maybe. The money's not
Well,
there.
people aren't doing that just for monetary purposes. I don't think that's the point of it, just to try to get paid. All right, now James Brown's estate has finally settled after a 15-year legal battle. Did you even know that this was going on?
Mm-hmm.
So apparently the agreement was reached on July 9th. Details of the settlement were not disclosed, but it had been in dispute since James Brown died at the age of 74 on Christmas Day. And it extended beyond finance for a time into the ultimate disposition of his remains. Now, one of the key parties in this dispute was Tommy Ray Heine. She's a former partner and mother to one of his children. She was once locked out of his estate. She claimed to be married to him, but evidence of that was really not there. In his will, he left the vast majority of his fortune to a trust, his personal effects to some of his children, $2 million for his grandchildren's education, and nothing to her. So according to all these different lawsuits that happened over the year, they said that there was no clear picture as to the ultimate value of his estate. They said it ranges from well more than $100 million to as low as $5 million. So we don't even know exactly how much money that is, and we're not going to get the details of what was disclosed, but they finally have settled that. All right, now Pink has offered to pay the fines for Norway's women's beach handball team after they broke these sexist uniform rules. So over the weekend, these women were told that they have to wear bikini bottoms during their matches.
And what sport is this?
European, it's a beach handball association, so it's the women's beach handball team.
You can't wear bikinis on the beach?
So the rules say they have to have a close fit and cut on an upward angle toward the top of the leg, and the side width has to be a maximum of 10 centimeters. Now, Norway's team neglected to follow these rules. They wore shorts. They didn't want to wear those bikini bottoms, and they were fined 1,500 euros. And so Pink spoke out about it. She said, "I'm very proud of the Norwegian female beach handball team for protesting the very sexist rules about their uniform. The European Handball Federation should be fined for sexism." So this did end up going viral. Pink did pay the fines for them, and now they're saying that they would try to change the rules regarding the women's uniforms.
Well, why can't you wear bikini bottoms on the beach? I'm so confused.
They don't want to. They wanted to wear the shorts that they had on. They felt like they shouldn't have to. Do men have to wear bikini bottoms?
But who wants? I'm saying they don't. I'm confused. So
the women's beach handball team did not
Okay.
want to wear those bikini bottoms. They had shorts on.
They're
They got
shorts.
fined for wearing shorts instead of the bikini bottoms.
Oh, I thought the Olympics was telling them they can't wear the bikini bottom.
No.
They want
They're
them
trying to
Oh.
make them.
Yeah, but
Right.
they want to wear the shorts.
Oh, okay. So the Olympics are trying to make them wear bikini bottoms.
Right.
Oh, okay. Got it.
But this is the European Beach Handball Championships, by the way. All right, and that is your rumor report.
All right, thank you, Miss Yee. Charlamagne, who you giving that donkey to?
A guy named Gentry Burns in Florida. He's a Florida man, okay, and he needs to come to the front of the congregation. We would like to have a word with him.
All right, we'll get to that next. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.